This week on the IQ Review, we're reviewing Dear Zachary. So here's the trailer of the trailer.
My sister called to tell me that Dr. Andrew Bagby, my closest friend since the age of 7, had been killed. My name's Kurt and I'm a filmmaker.
Charismatic.
Opinionated. Really a good storyteller.
He had a presence.
He had the worst possible gas.
He's going to be a great doctor.
Well, the phrase I was going to use had been full of life.
Do you know who that is?
Andrew. Why did Andrew get killed?
I now had a mission. My movie might be one of the only ways Zachary could see and get to know his father. So I pointed the van east toward Newfoundland and set off on a quest to bring a man back to life.
Since you've been gone, and since you've walked away, I just can't deal with this.
So this week, we all reviewed Dear Zachary. It's a documentary directed by Kurt Kuehn. I don't quite know how to pronounce it.
Sorry, Kirk.
Kurt. But this is his first time really doing a feature. It's extremely amateur with the cameras and everything, but he did this as a love letter to a son of a murdered father.
It was shocking. It was a spiritual. It was sad. I mean, it was everything to the extreme. But afterwards, I really felt inspired just because the story itself, I wasn't sure really what I was getting into when I watched the movie. I really wasn't sure. And when I saw just how many lives he touched, just that broke my heart. It really broke my heart. Just the director himself, he went to friends and family, acquaintances that met this amazing man, and they poured their heart and soul into this film to give a message to his baby. And it was just, oh my gosh.
I remember when I finished it, I was gonna, we don't talk about these movies until like right now, this moment. But after I watched that movie, I wanted to text you and go, watch Dear Zachary, and now I'm gonna go shoot myself. Like, cause it's so heavy and it's so sad and it's like, holy smokes. But then, like Joan said, there is that, in the end, there's that inspiration, then there's that, but it's just like, oh my gosh, like it's an amazing story to begin with, and then it just gets more and more and more and more amazing. You're just like, this is insane. This is the human race at its worst, like it's so bad. And I don't think I've ever seen a documentary that was just like it. You hear about documentaries like when they're filming them, they're like, well, I didn't know where I was going. And I kind of just let the movie take on its own form. And then this one, it was like, the movie took on its own form, like for real. Like, I mean, there was no other choice. The director didn't have any other choice. But the way he edited it, the way he decided to start it, and the way he finished it, everything is brilliant. Just like, I mean, the movie is, I will never, ever, ever watch that movie again. But I will tell you, every single person needs to watch this movie. It is powerful. It is amazing. It's just like, you need to watch this movie. It is like, you will not waste your time. I'm not going to lie. You're going to be like, you're thinking about your own life, and thinking about the lives of your kids and then your neighbors' kids and people you don't even know's kids.
And what
like,
people are capable of, too.
Yeah,
well. You really start questioning your fellow neighbor.
Right. I don't want to spoil anything, because when I went in there, I was like, okay, what is this? Dear Zachary. And you did kind of warn me.
I warned you.
Because he knows I'm kind of like a baby when it comes to like sons and daughters and kids. I get all choked up and I can't even like talk about a lot of that stuff. So you warned me, but I was like, what's the worst that could happen? To watch it, holy smokes! So it's awesome. You guys, my respects to the filmmaker and to the grandparents and everyone, like everything that had to happen for this movie to happen too. Like, it's just amazing. It's just amazing movie.
I mean, this is what documentaries are supposed to be like, like it wasn't anything professional. It wasn't Hollywood. It was just straight from the heart. Human, just like I've never seen a good versus evil told like this before. I mean, it's really like the purest of the pure against the evil of the evil. You know, it's beyond anything you'll probably ever experience. You experience every kind of emotion that you could possibly fathom. It's like I don't know. I keep on thinking about the scene in Anchorman where he's talking about he's in a glass.
So they're so related, those movies.
Yeah. But where he's in that scene where he's in the phone box and he's like, "I'm in a glass case of emotion." You know, it feels like that because really, like, you feel every extreme sadness.
I was watching it with my wife.
Happiness.
And she's just like torn up.
Yeah, I mean the first time. I mean, this was the time that I watched it was the second time I've seen it. I saw it like a year ago.
This is your favorite documentary.
Yeah, this is my favorite documentary of all time. The first time I saw it, I was crying like a baby on my bed. I felt kind of pathetic.
I didn't cry,
but no, it was terrible. It was terribly heart-wrenching.
Cried. There were tears rolling down my face, mouth agape. I was just crying my eyes out.
So how many stars did you cry?
5 stars.
5 stars.
5 stars for this.
I cry 4 stars. And now I'm not like it deserves 5 stars, but I only give 5 stars, and this is my own personal. I only give 5 stars to things that like I loved, and I will watch again and again and again.
See, the
There's no way I can watch this movie again.
I won't like go out of my way to want to watch this, especially by myself. But after watching this already, I've expressed to some of my friends, you have to watch this.
I'll recommend
it. And I will watch this with you because I want to be there to hear what they have to say. I want to be there for their emotions. So I'm not going to go out of my way to watch this again, but to share this with more people, I will be there and I will have them watch again. So that's why I give it 5 stars.
For me, I mean, it has to be 5. I mean, I already rated it. I had already rated it on my Netflix. It was a 5. I mean, I could only dream to make a documentary just, a quarter as good as that. I mean, even down to the editing.
There's some editing choices I would have went differently for sure.
But I mean, it was unlike any documentary I had ever seen.
The story, the structure, how it's all laid out. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So human and real. It doesn't get any more authentic. So there you have it. That's Dear Zachary. Go and watch it, please.
Put it on your queue today. It's awesome.
Hey, if you guys have a movie you would like us to review on the IQ Review, just hit us up where?
At our Facebook address right here.
Or
our Twitter page, and you can tweet us or follow us or hit us up and let us know what you think and what you want us to watch here.
There you go. We want to hear from you guys. We'll see ya.